Alright, just wanted to show you guys what I finished today. I'm going to do some before and after photos so you guys can really see what this was before. It used to be, this whole area right here was like a 20 foot by 20 foot, just nothing but Satan's grapes, which is what I'm now calling poison oak. And just vines on top of vines on top of vines. There was a dead oak tree underneath all that is now right there. It's going to be some good mulch for my native bushes and trees right there in that little hillside that I'm planting. And I'm gonna cover it with mulch too, so there's no fire issues. But yeah, there was just basically just like I said, like 400 square feet probably of just 8 or 9 feet tall of just vines all coiled amongst each other. Most of them dead, some living, and just a bunch of crap that could have been a fire damage or fire danger, and it would have lit that whole fence on fire. You can still see there's some remnants in the fence. See if I can zoom in on those. Still see those. But yeah, I'm excited now there's no more poison oak being shared with the street. That whole area is going to get bordered with some madrones and good native trees. And this whole area, which used to be poison oak, I started already, you can see, putting some big pieces of cardboard on it. I'm going to finish that up tomorrow, and then I'm gonna bring all this mulch from Lewis Tree had dropped off, and I'm gonna put that all right here so that when you look at this area, what used to be just a problem and just straight you know, nothing but the enemy and those harboring the enemy, which, you know, I found a couple bay trees in there, which is pretty awesome. Got one, and then right behind it you see there's another little one right there. And then in the middle somewhere, it's kind of hard to see, but you'll see it once the mulch goes down. Right there, there's another one. And so yeah, and just to give you guys an idea, that's what used to be over there. And I did chop a couple green plants. Like I trimmed a bay tree that was over there that was had split off into 2 sections, and now it's just growing up straight like I like. And so I put a lot of the bay tree on top of there because I'm going to turn that whole thing into a hugelkultur hill, which is basically you just cover a bunch of carbon-rich wood and cover it with wood chips, and I'm going to cover it with some cardboard too. And then I'll have the sprinkler on there periodically throughout November and December, and then it's just going to get rained on all rainy season. And then come spring, I plan to poke a bunch of holes in the hill and plant a bunch of native trees and bushes and stuff like that, and increase the carbon even more on this property, which is going to be awesome. And yeah, so that's the update. Just wanted to share with you guys. Oh, and I did it all. I left out the tools. I still got to put them away, but I did it all with hand tools. And this time we'll see. I don't have any irritation yet, but I was completely covered up this time. I wore a sweater and jeans and shoes and socks, obviously, and I didn't trust the Tecnu Extreme. It had done me wrong last time, so I didn't make that mistake again. And I definitely, you know, there was a couple times that my wrist maybe got a little exposed in between the glove and the sweater, and then I definitely got hit in the neck by one of these Satan grapes vines. So there might be a little bit of poison oak that comes up, but all in all it was worth it. This whole driveway used to just be completely covered with just poison oak and Boston ivy and all sorts of crap that was inhibiting growth of natives and inhibiting the forest coming back. So now you see a lot of the flags there. Those are all just native trees. They're going to be coming back. I actually started stacking two rocks all around some of the trees that I'll show you guys over there later, which is basically I was gonna take all the rocks on the property that I found down to the creek, and then I started realizing as I was lifting them up that there was a bunch of little snakes under there and like lizards, and definitely providing some habitat up here. So kind of had a change of heart. I decided now I'm just gonna start lining, instead of having all these flags visible, I'm gonna try to line them all with rocks and then pull the flags out. Oh, and also actually I'll do a video on that later. Yeah, I'll do a video on the t-shirt change later.